My son, he's 5 now. He turned 5. So, and it's just good to come home and be with him because he's out of his mind. Dude, if you got a kid, I don't know if anyone's got kids, if you got a little boy and they're 5, it's crazy. My son is out of his mind. I don't know what he says half the time. And he speaks very well, but I just don't know what he's saying. And I try and ignore him. I try, you guys, I try, and every parent in here knows what I'm talking about. I try and ignore him. I can't, though. And then I gotta listen to these stories about alphabets and numbers and popsicles. I don't even know what the fuck he's talking about. And he's so animated when he talks. Daddy, I do this thing with the other thing, and here goes. My son is out of his mind. My son loves to play with his dick. It's a problem. He plays with his dick nonstop, like can't stop playing with his dick. Dude, and it's not like, ooh, cute dick. It's like, and he calls it his ting-ting, a ting-ting! Daddy! Ting-ting! One time he had all 4 fingers on the shaft and he's squeezing it and the head's like, oh! Look like, Tay-Tay! Daddy! What? Tay-Tay! Scares the shit out of me. Check this out. This is how crazy he is. One time we were watching TV, both of us, and I hear him, like I hear wrestling and stuff, and I just thought he was playing around. And I look, he's playing with his dick like a mad scientist trying to put a rocket together. Like, it was just so like he's like, My son is out of his mind. Here's a true story, and this is true shit. I was on the road. I was in Australia, and this is true. This is word for word. This isn't even a joke, you guys. Word for word conversation I had with my wife when I was on the road about my son. This is how crazy my son is. Okay, I'm on the road. I call her up. Okay, check this shit out. I call her up and I'm like, hey, hun, how's little Joe doing? She goes like this. She goes, you're not gonna believe what your son did to his ting-ting. So I'm like, oh shit, he ripped it off. So I'm like, what? What did he do? What did he do to his ting-ting? She goes, he colored it green with a magic marker. So I start laughing, that's hilarious. I go, are you serious? She goes, that's not the funny part. I go, what's funnier than that? She goes, he drew eyes on his nuts. So then I go, did you take a picture? She goes, take a picture, it won't wash off. He used a Sharpie. My son's dick was green for 2 weeks. 2 weeks my son had a green dick. I came home, his dick was still green. And here's the funny thing. You come to my house, anyone can come to my house. You can come over, anyone can come to my house. You come to my house, my son will go to his room, take off his pants, and show his dick. He thinks it's funny. Look at my ting-ting. And here's the fucked up thing. I couldn't wait for my friends to come over. Because you know my friends would have been like, oh my God, is your son's dick green? And I wanted to lean in and go, don't make him angry. This is what's even more crazy, that we were in the tenement and these kids actually knew Ronnie from the internet. These kids that live in the tenement can go on YouTube and find another Filipino b-boy from across the world. And then next thing you know, they're dancing together. That shit is beautiful to me. You couldn't do that when I was a kid. I couldn't go online in 1989. Are you kidding me? You know how hard it was for me? Do you know how hard it was for me to find another Filipino comic in 1989 without the internet? Do you know how hard it was for me to just find another Filipino in 1989? It was hard. That's why I wore the Filipino flag on my chest when I did The Tonight Show. A lot of people always ask me, why'd you wear that flag on your chest when you did The Tonight Show? Because I wanted other Filipino kids that wanted to be a comic be inspired when they saw me that night. If they saw me that night, they would be like, yo, I can do that too. That's the only reason why I wore it that night. Actually, there is one other reason why I wore it that night. Because the night after I taped The Tonight Show, the day after, there was a journeyman fighter, a Filipino journeyman fighter by the name of Manny Pacquiao. He was fighting Antonio Barrera. This guy was knocking everybody out. There was no way Manny could have won that fight. There was no way. If you would have bet the house on Manny that night, you'd still be spending that money today. He wasn't supposed to win. And the whole world watched, and I couldn't wait to watch. I was like, yes, finally, there's gonna be a Filipino at the top of his game, getting ready to represent the Filipinos. I couldn't wait. Everyone was watching that on pay-per-view. Hundreds of millions of people watched that fight. And then he won. He fucking won. He won. And I remember just watching it like, oh my God, he won. It was amazing. Because I knew that was the day that hundreds of millions of people were gonna hear the thickest Filipino accent ever. Like, it was so fucking thick. It was the thickest Filipino accent, and I was so happy. I was like, that's my fucking accent right there. I remember that interview like it was yesterday. Like, so many, how did you prepare to fight Antonio Barrera? He was like, well, you know, when he was, he punched like that, and he went like that, I go like that, and then he hit me, I look at him, I punch him back, he go like that, and then Jesus Christ. But I will say this, man, I was proud of Manny because he spoke English. And I'm not trying to be funny. That was the first time the world got to see a Filipino accent, and I was proud of Manny that day. And no disrespect to Antonio Barrera. No matter how many times he won the championship, he always spoke Spanish, and he's supposed to because he's Mexican. But that night, Manny said, I'm speaking English. I fucking applaud him for that. That's amazing. That was his moment, and he knew he shocked the fucking world, and I'm going to talk the best way I can to let everybody know who the fuck I am, and that's what he did. I remember HBO Sports gave him an interpreter. That's the truth. Look at that, look back. They gave him an interpreter. And I remember when Manny Pacquiao was done talking, they were like, thank you so much, Manny. And then they went to the interpreter and went, what did he say? And the interpreter's like, he's speaking English. You don't understand what the fuck he's saying. Everything he's saying, I'm saying too. You don't understand that? You don't understand Jesus Christ? Talaga? Putang ina, walang iya talaga ito, ha? Son of a shit, you. Fuck you, ha? You can get lost in the Philippines and someone will help. You can tap anyone on the shoulder and they will talk to you in English and get you to where you need. You go to Korea and get lost in Korea, guess what? You're lost in fucking Korea. You're gonna be walking around for an hour looking for Starbucks and end up in North Korea. You deserve it. You should have went to the Philippines. You get lost in the Philippines looking for Starbucks, you tap anybody. Excuse me, do you know how to go to Starbucks? Do you know how I can get to Starbucks? Right away. Yes, I can get you to the Starbucks. I love Starbucks. My God, my favorite is the mocha frappuccino. I love Starbucks. Now the directions are gonna be weird. They don't have mile markers like we do. They don't have the same kind of streets, but they're gonna get you there. There are gonna be landmarks and certain type of roads that'll get you there. You just have to pay attention. All right, listen closely, okay? This is going to get you to Starbucks. What I need you to do is go down this gravel road for about, say,
3 songs. Pick any song, but 3 of them max. On that 3rd song, look for a yellow truck with only 2 wheels. When you see that truck with 2 wheels, make a left turn. Walk down that road, say about, oh my God, say 11 seconds. And right around the 11 seconds, a dog will run past your. Follow that dog. It goes to Starbucks all the time.